Cleaning up after the party is just as important as throwing the party. Come with us this week as we're getting geared up for the Burt Munro. We don't just have skip truck drivers, we got athletes. There's a big spider in there. Do you reckon everyone in the neighbourhood's like, this guy repeats himself 1,000 times over? I'm Dan, this is Kiwi Skips. 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 Yeah! That's not going anywhere. Oh, check it out. We better plug these skips in. I'm Dan, this is Kiwi Skips, and this is Trash Talk episode 64. It's all go this week. We're delivering all the skips, all the bins to the Burt Munro. So, come with us as we deliver the first truckload and the first lot of skips to the rally site. Let's go. Here we are at the Burt Munro rally site. You see me load these bins on at the yard. Now let's get them offloaded. These aren't the only things we've got getting delivered to this event. We've got skips as well as a lot more bins. They're going to be dispersed all around the site, just like last year. Let's figure out how we unload them. Hey camera guy, can you help me? And that's the last one. Oh, how good did I go? Look at that. I've unloaded all the bins.
Wait a minute.
I've unloaded all the bins. And now look what's just turned up. That is a double stack of 9 meters on the back of a gantry truck. Tell you what, it is all go round here. And it's only just beginning. The rally site isn't open for another 2 days. When it comes to Burt Munro, all hands are on deck. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Yep. We don't just have this one site to worry about. We also are going to be delivering bins and skips to the beach and to Bluff. See, there is a lot on. And this is how we deliver 2 skips at once. Look at that, seamlessly delivered. Once he gets them on the ground, I'm gonna go back to the yard, I'm gonna get the bin lifter and set that up. Event waste management requires a lot of planning on the day. We'll kind of figure it out as we go. Last time we were in here, it was packed. We had the catering going on there, a food court. It was out of control. There was bins everywhere, there was people everywhere, there was a bar in there was a stage. Let's go have a look. So this looks a lot different, obviously, before the event begins, but just days now, and this is gonna be the heart of the whole campsite. This is gonna be where it's all happening. We're Kiwi Skips! No shame. Oh, well, what are we doing? We better go get some more bins. Just like that, the first 2 skips and some bins have been dropped off. Let's get back to the yard and get some more. Right, we're back in the yard now after that bin drop to the rally site. All the skips have been delivered, all the bins have been delivered. In fact, we've got bins we need to pick up. So I've just had new delivery. A new truck has just arrived in the yard, and this one won't look like all our Kiwi Skips trucks. This is a Treadlight tyre collection truck, which is gonna be, well, you're gonna see this thing zipping around town, picking up tyres. And let's take it for a road test. Let's take this to go pick up the bins from the Bluff Hill climb. Oh, wow. This is so spacious. And there's a 3rd seat. We can take 3 up in this truck. Not like we've ever done that before. We've arrived in Bluff to do what we do best, and that is the clean up after the party. But well, we've missed the show. That is all done and dusted. Only hours ago, these roads would have been absolutely lined with spectators, and there would have been barriers and motorbikes, and it would just look more like a racetrack. But right now, it's just gone back to its beautiful scenic spot it is. Let's get these bins loaded onto this truck. So why are we in the Treadlight truck? Well, for a couple of reasons really. One, I really wanted to test it out before I hand it over to one of my team members. And 2, how good is this tail lift gonna be for these extremely heavy bins? Let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, that's extremely heavy. Just like that, the tail lift makes the job easy. Right, now I've got to do it 9 more times. Well, actually we could probably be doing it a lot more efficiently. Let's see how I go. Just like that, 10 bins collected. Right, back to the yard, and that is 1 event done and dusted. We've got 3 more still to go pick up. Right, we're back in town now. Let's get these bins offloaded, cleaned up, and ready for tomorrow's event, the beach races. Oi, come here. I've seen you've watched our YouTube video that just dropped. Make sure you give us a like, because the more you like it, the more that helps our algorithm, and the more you help that, the more people are going to watch it. And then we're going to get closer to our goal, 100,000 subscribers. Right, I've got a job to do. Let's get these bins off. Here we are, we've put the flat deck to use again. We've got the bins and skips loaded up for the beach race. I'm about to race off to do that. But first, I want to show you a brand new truck that has just rolled into the yard. Not the tyre truck that we showed you in this episode, but another new truck. And that might be for a company that we showed you in last week's video. Come have a look. I gotta show you that new truck. Check it out. It's another vac truck for Kiwi Enviro. And this one here, it looks a wee bit different to the other ones. This one is white. Typically, we've only ever had black trucks. This here is possibly gonna be a black truck soon. You'll have to wait and see. This here is an all-vac AV 6500. So that means it's got a 6,500 litre spoil tank as well as a 500 litre freshwater tank. And it doesn't stop there. We've also got extra hosing and a drain jetting unit in there so we can jet drains, and it's on a class 2 platform with a tipping deck. So that means this wee truck can also do hydro excavation. So this here is an awesome addition to our already expanding Kiwi Enviro fleet. And we also earlier in this episode took delivery of the Treadlight tyre truck, which we took down to Bluff to deliver wheelie bins. How amazing is that truck? That is going to bring so much value to Kiwi Enviro, and I can't wait to get it out on the road and of course get some branding on it. Yeah, white's a bit different to the black ones, but it's going to look great when we get some branding on it. Right, we've just arrived at the beach, obviously a lot earlier than we did last year. Last year it was all set up, ready to go, and well, this year they're just starting to set it up. I can see tractors just showed up, start grading the beach. So they're just getting geared up, ready to go. I'm just going to pull these bins off. I'm going to set them right here, and then we're going to go check out the dump master and see how that's going at the rally site. And then we're going to go pick up some more bins. Let's get done. Check out that display. It's here, two 2 cubic meter skips and 10 240 litre wheelie bins. They'll get spread out along the beach, and when the racing begins, there won't be a single piece of rubbish left on the ground afterwards. Nice. Let's go check out that dump master. Here we are back now at the Burt Munro rally site, and it is going off. Everything, well, looks like everyone's here. If you've got a motorbike, you should be here at the Burt Munro this year. It's going off. There's tents, there's camper vans, it's all go. But check this out. The Kiwi Skips dump master is in position, and I can tell, judging from the amount of waste in this skip, it's become a valuable bit of equipment for them too. So that's getting used, and of course, this place has changed so much since we were here last. All the portaloos are in position, all the fences are up, and yeah, we've still got more events to go pick bins up from, so let's go do that. But first, I need a coffee refill because it's been a long day, and it's only 10 AM. I really could do with a drink, but we've got a lot of work to do, so coffee is gonna have to do it for today. Before we get a coffee, I've just ducked into a food shed because I am starving, and looking at this, they got absolutely smashed this morning. How good is that? Right, let's carry on. And like that, huge thanks to Mocha Rocker for refilling my coffee. Let's go. So we've got a whole lot of bin collections to do today, but this is one of the smallest one. Now this was for an event that happened last night at Rogers Yamaha. Now this is a pretty cool event. They unveiled two special bikes, and there is only 2 of these in Australasia. In fact, this is a prototype straight from the Yamaha factory, and they are only here in Invercargill. So let's go in and check them out. So these here are the 2 bikes, and there is only 2 of them in Australasia, and they're here in Invercargill. I don't actually know a lot, so I've just grabbed the spec sheet, and these here are 890cc weapons. How cool are these? And I bet you, right now with the Burt Munro going on, a lot of bikers are going to be flocking into this shop to check these out over the next couple of days. Let's get some B-roll while I load these bins onto the truck. This is the new 2025 YZF R9. This bike has a 4-stroke 3-cylinder 890cc displacement with a 6-speed transmission. All this is wrapped up in 195 kg net weight, ideal for New Zealand roads. And by the time you're watching this video, they've already left the country. How cool were those bikes, and how lucky was it that we got to unveil them here in Invercargill on Burt Munro weekend? So amazing. Right, I'm going to jump over to Dan Cam because I've got some more bins to pick up, and I'm going to have to send cameraman another direction. I don't know. All right, bye. Last night at the rugby park, there was the Highlanders Crusaders game, so we supplied 8 wheelie bins for ice baths. I don't entirely know what that means. Maybe the rugby players got in the wheelie bins, but I don't know, they're big lads. I don't know if they're fit. I might have to try that. No big deal, but the score's still up on the board, 29-24 Highlanders. What a great result. We're about to get that loaded up with the wheelie bins. I've actually done a club room tour, so if you want to see that episode, click there. All right, let's go find these bins. And also, I did something weird special for these bins. For the Hollanders, I've made the lids up in their team colors. Let's get these bins loaded on. I made it to the back of the yard. I've got those 8 bins on. I'm gonna pop them down over here on the pad so they can get cleaned up, get their lids swapped over and delivered to the next customer. I've also got to offload those 3 that I picked up before from Roger's Yamaha. Whew! Made it back to the beach for the cleanup after the party, and I've got Karina heading way down the beach picking up all the bins, and I have just chucked down the hook bin right alongside these 2 skips that we dropped off earlier. Now my theory here is that we're going to be able to somewhat shimmy them onto the deck because I don't actually have a truck here that can lift them, but being plastic bins, they are relatively light, so I'm hoping that I can just lift them on there. There we are, that is the beach race done and dusted for another year, all loaded on. All I've got to do now is put that deck up on the truck and we can get out of here. How good? We'll see you at the next event. The Burt Munro's all done and dusted. We've had most of the skips, actually I think all the skips and most of the bins picked up, but I gotta go back and pick up the bin lifter, the dump master. So I'm gonna take this treadlight whip, and reason I'm gonna take that is it's got a tail lift and there's a heavy bit of kit. So that is gonna help me get it back here to the yard so we can start washing these bins with it. Let's go get it done. Oh wow, look how much this place has changed. This is where the party was, this is where all the portaloos were. The MASH catering was inside there. Holy heck, let's go have a look inside the tent. I can see it's open. This is where the stage and the bar was. Oh wow, it's all but packed down. Amazing. And you know what the best thing is? I can't see any rubbish lying around on the ground at all. So, the cleanup after the party was absolutely spot on. Great work. Let's get the dump master here, load it onto the truck and get out of here. We are. I have just had confirmation that the bin lifter was the very, very last thing to be picked up in the Burt Munro. They got rid of all the bins, all the skips earlier on in the day, and that's a wrap for Burt Munro for 2025. We're back in the yard now. As you see, I've got the dump master on the back of our new tyre truck and some bins and skips from the Burt Munro which still need to be sorted out. Don't forget, if you haven't already, I need you to subscribe because I really want to hit 100,000 subscribers and get myself one of those plaques. And that is all for Trash Talk episode 64. Click here to see last week's video, click here to see last year when we were at the Burt Munro, and click down here to subscribe. We'll see you next week.